You set for this third game of a 6-game series between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and your San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming up right after this. Taking the mound is a right-hander from Indiana, Evan Miller. As he strides to the plate, 6'2" and 200 pounds, age 24. And he is called upon to pitch. We are ready to go on this Thursday night. And leading off for Amarillo is Camden Duzenak, the shortstop. And we are ready to go. Here's the first pitch, and that's in for the called strike. And we are underway at 7:05. First pitch of the ball game on this Thursday evening. Cloudy skies, rain not out of the question. So we get you set for this Thursday evening, and here is the 0-1 right there, and that is outside, and the count now is 1-1. San Antonio in a 2-game losing streak. Amarillo in a 2-game winning streak. So far, the Missions look to overturn and win one here tonight, and that's going to be a 2-seam fastball, and the count now is 1-2. 53 degrees, overcast conditions, cloudy, and rain chances are very high as we go through the overnight hours and into tomorrow. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a pitch, and that's lifted high, and the count now is 2-2. Want to remind our fans that if tomorrow's ball game or Saturday or Sunday's game is rained out, we will give you tickets to the next homestand as we get you set for the Tuesday, July 20th game. We verse off the AA Central affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals. The Springfield Cardinals coming to town, and that's going to be lifted high fly ball, and that will go foul. And the count now still remains at 2-2. Miller, pitch and deals. Here's the pitch right there. Swing and a miss. And Duzenak goes down, and 1 away. And the first strikeout goes to Miller. And now that will bring in Corbin Carroll, left fielder here tonight. And now here is the pitch to him, and that's going to be far and wide outside, and the count now 1-0. 96 an hour on the speedometer. As you can see, that was nearly a triple-digit fastball. So far, Miller, he is pretty good right there. That is a code strike at the knees. And the count now 1-1. So far, Miller is from LaPorte, Indiana. He was the 22nd draft pick of 2016. Drafted by the San Diego Padres. And pretty much this guy is drafted to San Antonio, and that's going to be right there. And that's going to be a fair ball. A base hit. And looking to get in. Ahead of the throw, he is safe. And now you got a runner in scoring position with a double and an out. And that will bring in Drew Ellis. Ellis is coming in. 1 away and a runner at second. Pitched by Miller and lifted high fly ball. Second baseman under it, makes the play. No advance from second as the runner will hold on for the second out of the inning. Well, a chance now to give your AA Central affiliate of the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Amarillo Sod Poodles. In a 2-game winning streak, the Sod Poodles win a Tuesday game, as the final was 12-9 on Tuesday night's game against the Missions. Wednesday's game, 9-3 the final, as Amarillo beats San Antonio by that score. Michael De La Cruz coming in as there is 2 away and a runner at second. De La Cruz tonight for the Amarillo Sod Poodles. He is catching. Sod Poodles catcher here at the plate, and that's going to be in. Called strike, and the count now 0-2. Michael De La Cruz has the same last name of Brian De La Cruz. So far, they could be brothers. Michael for Amarillo and Brian for Corpus Christi. So far, pretty good. And here is the pitch. And that's a swing and a miss. Get him down. And that will do for this half inning. No runs on a hit and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first, and we have no score. West Tunnel, a right-hander from Arizona, getting the call here. So far ready to go, as he is 6'1", 195 pounds. He is age 27. So far it is ready. Here is the bottom of the first, and leading off is CJ Abrams, the shortstop. Ready to go. Here's the pitch. Right there. That's going to be hit to second. Right to first for the out, and there's a ground ball and an out and 1 away. Well, a chance now to give your AA Central affiliate for the San Diego Padres, your San Antonio Missions. Missions in a 2-game losing streak, and tonight going to be the best night that they're going to get it switched around and to win a ball game. Here is Ben Ruda, the left fielder. Ruda coming in, ready to go as he takes a ball. And the count now is 1-0. Pitch and deals. Here's the pitch by Tunnel, and that's going to be evened up on the 4-seam fastball. And the count now is 1-1. Cloudy skies. Chance of rain is really high through the evening. So far, as we look into tomorrow's forecast, rain chances in the afternoon are very high. And so far, it is supposed to rain all day for the San Antonio Metroplex. Going into tomorrow night, the ball game is scheduled at 7:05, but if the rain comes in and postpone the game through the remainder of this homestand till Sunday, Missions will get the fans the tickets. Just make sure you go in to the box office, trade your tickets in, and you will be coming on Tuesday, July 20th, as the Missions play host the Springfield Cardinals. Now into the box is Winston Sawyer, as he takes a strike called pitch, and the count now 0-1. 0-1, and that is far and inside, a called strike, and the count now 0-2. Here's the pitch by Tunnel, and that's going to be lifted high in the air. And they run after it, but the first baseman gets there for the out, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the top of the second, and we have no score.
Leading it off, the center fielder.
The center fielder is Christian Robinson. as he leads off the top half of the second inning. So far, as we get you set for this one, let's give some shout outs at fans from Amarillo, Texas watching. From Water Ridge Field, a new ballpark that was built in the year of 2018. It went into construction. So far, they started their series against Midland and Corpus Christi. Right there to second, right to first for the out, and there is one away. Well, chance now to give you a Double-A Central defensive alignment, and gotta say, out there in right field is Tirso Ornales. The right fielder and center field and left field position areas of the outfield is most important when a ball game is in progress. These guys have to cover the grounds because the baseball is always hit way out there. That is the popular spot to trying to get those high fly balls and catches. And so far, teammates have to work with others to make those plays. Stone Garrett, the right fielder, is in, and the count now is 0-1. Right there, swing and a miss, and he's just really jumping out of his shoes. And that one's called strike, 0-2. Here is the 0-2. Right there, high fly ball, and that one is fouled. And the count now is at 0-2. Oh, and 2, the pitch right here, and that's going to get fouled off. So far in a 0-2 hole. Oh, and 2. And swing and a miss. Get him down. 2 up, 2 down, and Miller, third strikeout of the afternoon. And so far, let's see if Miller can keep this up here tonight. So far, confidence level is getting high. And now into the box is Andy Yerzy as he takes a four-seam fastball. And the count now is 1-0. And that's in there, a cold strike. And the count now is 1-1. Nobody on, 2 outs. The top half of the second. And no score. Swing, oh my goodness. Swing and a miss, young man. Swing and a miss. And there's a lot of people that say, swing batter. And yes, they do. Gonna swing out of his shoes, and yes, he did. He done that, just that. I will say it. Miller kicks the deals right there, and that's going to be lifted. High fly ball, outside and foul. And the count now still holds at a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, the pitch by Miller. Fouled off. And that will head to the ball boy out there, sitting in a chair. And he's got it down. Miller kicks and deals. One more time right there. Lifted, high fly ball, and that is going to be a base hit. The ball will hit the wall, and that's going to be stretched into a triple. And yes, it will. It is in there. A 2-out triple.
The second baseman.
And now the second baseman is coming up, and that is LT Tolbert. Base hit will get the runner in. from third base. And now here is the pitch by Evan Miller. That is going to be a swing and a miss, and the count now is 0-1. So far, the Missions look to get in to the bottom half of the second inning without any problems or any runs coming in across the score. 0-1, right there. Lifted high fly ball, and he's going to run it, and no, he can't get there. And that is going to be a ball in, a RBI double and a single. The run in to score. And so far as it is, the center fielder tries to get it. The ball is out of his glove, and Amarillo scores the run. Runner at second. And that's going to be lifted. High fly ball. Catcher has it. And that ends the inning. Well, LT Tolbert's getting the first run on 3 hits and no errors. And we go to the bottom of the second. The Sod Poodles lead it 1-0.
Leading off for San Antonio.
Leading off for the Missions is Tirso Ornelas as he strides to the plate to start the home half of the second. And that's going to be lifted. High fly ball, and is it gone? Yes, it is, and oh, wow, okay. I thought that was going to be a high fly ball, but that was not going to be out of here. It looked like it was, but that was outside. I think some people are saying, oh, man, you got us good right there. Yeah, I sure did, didn't I? Oh, boy. I pulled your leg right there, y'all. Outside, 3 balls and 1 strike, a 4-seam fastball, and on deck is Jason Vila. 3-1 count, pretty good. Tirso Ornelas at that 3-1 count. And here's the pitch right there, full count. And a full count indeed. And looking to get on base and try to get this inning from going. And right there, lifted to first, and there is 1 away. Well, the chance now to give your Amarillo Sod Poodles defensive alignment. And gotta say, out there behind the plate is Michael De La Cruz in the catcher position. So far, him and the pitcher have great things together. And so far, here is Jason Vila, the hot corner third baseman, as he takes a cold strike, and the count now is 0-1. Tunnel now at 17 pitches for the starter for Amarillo. Count now 0-1. Runner was out at first. And so far, no one on bases. So 1 out. 1 out in the inning. 1-1. And lifted high fly ball. Left field. Running. And he is on the warning track as he will catch that near the wall. And for the out. And a little bit more, and that would have had the game tied right there. And what a way to get that one going. Manolo Capua coming in, the second baseman here. Strides to the plate. Here's the pitch right there. Lifted high fly ball. And the left field and right field chasing it down, and they will make the play. And that will do for this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the top half of the third, and we have no score.
Leading off the shortstop.
Leading off the shortstop is Camden Duzenak as he comes in for the top of the third inning. So far, Miller looking to get this to the bottom of the third without any delay. Amarillo has scored in a run during their top half of the second inning. And so far, San Antonio nearly had a run in. So pretty much, they nearly had it. No balls and 2 strikes is the count. Miller kicks and deals, waits right there, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. And Duzenak goes down on strikes, 1 away.
The batter.
4th strikeout by Evan Miller here tonight. And so far, he is just really good on the mound for San Antonio. The left fielder is Corbin Carroll. He comes in a 1-for-1 with that double he had back in the first inning, and that's why the 1-for-1 is in. He's had that double, and now here is the 0-1, and that's going to be lifted right there. And is that fair? No, that is foul, and the count now 0-2. Lucky that was just outside of the chalk line. If it would have been in, he would have had a base hit double. So far with 1 away, and he would have had it right there, and that will go foul, and that will bounce off the wall and go up in the air and drop back down. And the count now 0-2. 0-2 right there, lifted, and that will bounce off the dugout. And that will be still holding on at 0-2. 0-2 right there, and that's going to be hit to second. Hit to first for the out, and there is 2 away.
Now batter, third baseman.
Now here is the hot corner man, Drew Ellis, as he strides to the plate. 2 outs, and this could be another 1-2-3 inning for Amarillo. 2-seam fastball, knee high and outside, and the count now is 1-0. 1-0. Right there. Ooh, man, swing and a miss, and that was right there. And the count now is 1-1. Jumping out of his socks right there. he jumped out right there. 1-1 right there. Swing. Nope, he didn't go. Got caught looking. Count now, ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Get him down. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, and Amarillo leads it 1-0. Leading off the bottom of the 3rd is the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker. Strides to the plate. Tying run now at the plate. And now here is the pitch, and that is going to be inside the zone and called for the strike, and the count now 0-1. Thursday night baseball underway, and if you're just listening to us, you can find us here on YouTube Live. We play the Amarillo Sod Poodles for the 6-game set, and that's going to be right there. Can he run it? And no, he cannot get there. And there is 1 away on the ground ball.
The center fielder.
Center fielder is Scott Rohde, coming in and ready to go here. Looking for the high fly ball, and that will get him, and that's going to be the count now, 1-0. Tying run at the plate, and that is Rohde. And that's going to be lifted and fouled, and the count evens at 1-1. Rain chances high through the evening. And so far, if the games get rained out due to the remainder of this series, you can get your tickets to the next upcoming homestand. We take on the Springfield Cardinals beginning on Tuesday, July 20th, right here on MLB Network, The Show. And the live coverage beginning on that night is at 7:05. Now in is Evan Miller. Strides to the plate, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and the count now 0-1. 2 away. And the bottom of the third inning, Amarillo holding in this one-run lead. And so far, the Mission's trying to get in and try to get the tying run up to the scoreboard. And so far, that's what they need to do. 1-1 right there, and that's in there. A called strike. And the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 right there, lifted high fly ball right to second, and the second baseman has it for the out, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the top half of the fourth, and it's a 1-0 Amarillo lead.
Leading off, the catcher.
The catcher, Michael De La Cruz, will come in as he starts the top half of the fourth inning for the Sod Poodles. So far as we look at Evan Miller, he is now at 42 pitches for his time on the mound for San Antonio. Confidence level is high, and so is he. And so far, the ball inside, and the count now 2-0. Miller looking to get another 1-2-3 inning, and so far, that's what he needs as a relief pitcher, is to come in and try to get this game well into the bag through the evening. 2-1 right here, and that's going to be lifted high fly and out in foul territory. And the count now is 2-2. Here's a pitch right here, and lifted high fly ball, and somebody tries to get that one, and that will bounce. And the count now still holds at 2. 2-2 right there. High fly ball again, and that's going to be lifted high, and the left fielder goes over, looks at it, and can't make it, and allows the ball to go foul. So the 2-2 count. Here's another one to De La Cruz, and that's going to be lifted, and that's going to be a base hit. And that's going to be a no-out single. And now Amarillo getting another run in at first base, looking for a Taco Bell double play, and now get you 2 outs and 2 crispy tacos on this Thursday evening. So far, this is a Thursday value day of Taco Bell. 2 crispy tacos for 2 outs. Coupon is good until the end of the month, and you are good. No balls and 2 strikes is the count. Here is the 0-2 right here, and that is outside the zone, and the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. One and two. And that's going to be lifted high fly ball. The right fielder has it, and he will be camped under it for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stone Garrett.
And that brings in the right fielder, Stone Garrett, as he strikes out in the second. Really good right here. Miller has confidence, and hopefully he can stay in for at least one more inning. Change up in the count now is 0-1. So far at the count is 53 pitches. Miller is going to try to get out of this inning and try to get 2 more outs. And the count now 0-2. 1-0 our score. Runner at first. 1 away here in the top of the 4th inning for Amarillo. Taco Bell double play the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Get him down. 6 strikeout by Miller.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And full Garrett right there with a low one, and he went chasing. And I got to say, he's not happy about that one. He just walking back to the bullpen. He's talking to himself. I don't blame him right there. Why he'd sit there, man, I don't like that call at all. You can't be more serious than that. Well, let me tell you one thing, little buddy. You cannot argue ball and strikes. That's not your job. That is the home plate umpire's job. He is the crew chief. You will get ejected from the ball game. And seriously, you can't do that these days. 0-1 right there, and that's going to be a 2-seam fastball. And the count now is 0-2. Evan Miller looking for 58 complete pitches. And another strikeout gets him going. The pitch right here, and that's going to be a slider. And the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. 9 balls, 59 strikes, total 58 so far in this one here tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count, and that's going to be lifted high fly ball. And that is going to be a base hit. And the runner is going to hold at second. And now the time now is coming. The manager is out. And that will bring up Jerry Keel, a left-hander from California, getting the call to cover his tired teammate. 6'6" and 240 pounds, age 26. So far, new hand coming in for the Missions. Looking to get the final out without any delay. Here is the pitch by Keel, and that is in there, a changeup. And the count now 0-1 to L.T. Tolbert. 1 for 1, double and RBI. 2 on and 2 away. Top of the 4th inning. 1-0 our score. Amarillo has the lead. And that's in there, a slider. And the count now is 0-2. So far, Keel looked to get out of this inning. Looking to get in. Pitch and deals. Here is the pitch down low for the ball. And the count now, a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to get this one going. Jerry Keel. Pitch and deals. Swing and a miss. Get him down for the final out of this inning. No runs on a hit and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 4th, and it is a 1-0 early lead. Leading off for the home half of the 4th inning, C.J. Abrams as he grounded out and is 0 for 1. So far, he's ready to go, and don't blame him as of this point forward. This guy is just ready to get going. Tying run, that is C.J. Abrams. Missions look to get on the board, and so far they need to be. Right there, and people are going to run it down, but the second baseman will get it for the out, and there is one away.
The left fielder.
So far as you look at Abrams, he flies out to center, and the second baseman gets it. Right field and center fielders accompany the second baseman. And as the three guys running and trying to grab that one, they just do just that. Ben Ruda, the left fielder, and the last time up that he came to the plate was a line out in the first inning. So far, 0-1 is the deal for Ben Ruda. And now the slider inside, and the count now is 2-0. 2-0 delivery. Outside for a ball, and that's a 3-0 count. And on deck is Winston Sawyer. West Tunnel now at 35 pitches for Amarillo. Bottom half of the fourth inning with one out and nobody on, and that's going to be a four-seam fastball. And the count now is 3-1. So far, let's go ahead, give you ball clubs here tonight in the AA Central. We got Amarillo at San Antonio, Midland at Corpus Christi, Frisco at Arkansas, and that's going to be well hit and lifted right there to center, and that goes out of play, and the center fielder will have that for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Winston.
Well, that will bring in the catcher, Winston Sawyer. As he strides to the plate. Line out in the first, and 0-for-1 by the Missions catcher. So far, a low-scoring affair. Amarillo, 1 run on 5 hits and no errors as of this point forward.
0-1.
So far, the San Antonio Missions looking to get that tying run on the board. Here is the pitch. And that's going to be right there. That's going to get in for the base hit. And finally, the Missions are now on the hit column. And that will bring in Tirso Ornales, the right fielder. Looking to get in. Here is the pitch right there, and that's going to be lifted high and fly. And that goes foul, and the count 0-1. Last time that Ornales came to the plate was a ground out in the second inning. So far in the second, he hit a ball on the ground, and he was a out. Four-seam fastball, and the count now is 1-1. 2 away and a runner at first. Tying run at the first place position. And now here is the pitch, and that's going to be lifted high and fly right there, right field, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and no errors. And we go to the top half of the 5th. And Amarillo still holds the 1-run lead. Top half of the 5th. Here is the starting pitcher for the Sod Poodles, West Tunnel. Tunnel coming in. Jerry Keel, here comes the pitch to him, and that's going to be inside the zone. And the count now is 0-1. So far, the Missions look to get into the bottom of the 5th and try to get some runs in. So far, the managers may have talked to these guys, and so far, it could. Right there, a right field base hit. And that will be a Taco Bell double play on the value day of the show.
Camden.
And now that'll bring in Camden Duzenak, 0-for-2 here in this one, and that's going to be a four-seam fastball And the count now, 0-1. 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts by Duzenak here tonight. As he strides to the plate with 2 strikeouts on the back of his neck right there. So far, he getting in and trying to take this place. And now here is the 0-2. Right there, swing and a miss. And third, he goes down. And there is one away. Keel getting a strikeout. And so far now, Duzenak is coming to the plate. And now, under 3 strikeouts, he goes down. 3 times in a row. And now here is Corbin Carroll. He was 1 for 2. And now here's the pitch right there for seam fastball. And the count now, 0-1. Carroll, double in the first and in the 1 for 2. So far, Taco Bell double play, and that's going to be lifted high fly. Right fielder runs it down, and what a beautiful catch he does for the out. And the runner has to go back to first.
Drew Ellis.
And now bring in Drew Ellis. Last time up, he popped out. Struck out 0 for 2. Looking to get ready to go here. And so far it is. Here is the pitch right here. Fouled off, out, and a right. And a foul ball in a degree angle. The count, 0-1. 0-1 right there. Lifted high fly ball, and now go foul. So far that one is out of play. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Get him down, and another 1-2-3 inning as that will quickly retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. No errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Amarillo.
Leading off for San Antonio.
Leading off for the Missions, Jason Vila, the hot corner third baseman, strides to the plate. And now you're going to have bunt. And that's going to be right there. And get him out. And there is one away as he applies the tag out.
Number 25.
And now that'll bring in Manolo Capua as he flied out in the second. And is 0 for 1. 1 away, nobody on bases. So far the bunt attempt was snuffed out. The runner got the number 5 hitter for the Missions by applying the tag. And he was out easily. Right there, lifted high fly ball. And the right fielder has it. And there is 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The first baseman, Jackson Whitaker, came up last time to the plate. Was a ground out in the 3rd inning. And he is 0 for 1 in this one. Four-seam fastball. The count now is a ball and no strikes. West Tunnel now at 47 pitches for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. And that's going to be well lifted right there. That's going to be a base hit. And the tying run now out at first. And so far, you look, and Tunnel gave up 2 hits and struck out 1. And he has no runs that he just gave up. So far for him, he gets pretty lucky. And now here is Scott Rohde. Rohde coming in, lifted high fly ball, center field, camps under it, and makes the play for the out, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the top of the 6th inning, and Amarillo holds the 1-0 lead. Michael De La Cruz, 1 for 2, single in the 4th inning. Comes up to start the top half of the 6th inning. So far, Jerry Keel doing pretty good. Here's the pitch right there, and that's going to be lifted high fly out and right. And the count now is 0-1. 1 for 2 is Michael De La Cruz. As he comes in, strides to the plate. That's going to be right to second, right to first for the out, and there is one away. Low scoring affair now. Christian Robinson coming out. 0 for 2, a ground out last time to the plate. So far, here is the pitch by Jerry, and that's going to be fouled right at the plate. And the count now is 0-1. Well, you can see the high confidence, and Jerry Keel has got that in him, and so far, he can strike out the side on 9 pitches, lifted high in the air, and the left fielder tries to run it down, and that ball is going out of play. So the count now is 0-2. 1 away, nobody on bases. The pitch by Keel. He gets in, lifted high fly ball, right field. Under it's the right fielder. He'll make the play near the warning track for the out. And there is 2 away.
Right fielder, Stone.
The right fielder is Stone Garrett. He took the 2 strikeouts. He is 0 for 2. Here is the pitch to him, and that's going to be a 4-seam fastball. And the count now, 0-1. 95 miles an hour on the speedometer. And so far, he's got it in. 0-1. And that's going to be hit to the hot corner, and they will get him a 3-1 play. And there's 3 outs in this one. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. And the Sod Poodles continue to lead 1-0. Dre Overstreet will be called to pinch hit here. As he comes in and starts the bottom of the home 6th inning. Here is the pitch by West Tunnel. And that is going to be far and outside. And the count now is 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Pitch right here. And that's going to be knocked down. And they will have no play, as that will be a scores decision, and that will be called a base hit. And now that will bring in C.J. Abrams, the go-ahead run. Coming in, ready to go. And that's going to be right there. 6-3. And a 4 double play and 2 away. And 2 outs. A hit is erased. A ground ball will nail out 2 in a split second. But I will say that right there was wrong. It was a 3-6-4 double play. And 2 are gone on that one. And that's going to be well hit. And there's another base hit. So surely I tell you, there should have been some runners on. And the Missions should have had some more runs coming in. And now Winston Sawyer coming in. Throw at first, and he's back in. Sawyer, 1 for 2. 2 away, and 1 on at first. Here's the pitch right there, and that's going to get fouled, and the count now, 0-1. Single in the 4th by Sawyer, Missions catcher. Here's the count, 0-1. And pop foul, and the pitcher tries to go over there and race it down. And the home plate umpire told him to leave it alone. Right there, lifted high fly. Running, and he dives and catches that one. And that ends the inning. Christian Robinson comes in from center field, and that avoids the base hit. We go to the top of the 7th. It's a 1-0 Amarillo lead.
Your attention,
Chase
please.
Johnson getting the call here, 6'4" and 192 pounds and age 28. Getting the call as he is expected to come in. Now into the box is Andy Yerzy. Yerzy coming in, ready to go. Top of the 7th for Amarillo. And that's going to be lifted right there. And foul, and looked out. Nearly took somebody's head off. My goodness. Pitch by Chase. Here it is. And that's going to be low and down. And the count now 1-1. Low scoring affair. Amarillo holding on to a 1-0 lead. San Antonio being shut down. And so far, the San Antonio Missions tonight looking to avoid a 3-game losing streak. If they lose tonight, it'll be 3 loses for the Missions and 3 games won in Amarillo's territory. Right there, lifted high fly. And that will go foul. One ball, 2 strikes to count, and lifted. A ball goes foul. And the count now is 1-2. One and two. Outside. And the count now 2-2. Top of the 7th inning. And this game is going by quick. So far, the Missions have 9 outs left. And if they don't get in, it's going to be bad. Right there. He will pass, and he will get him. Yes, he will, for the out. What a beautiful play by the Missions. 3rd pitcher of the night, Chase Johnson. What a way to get a play going. 1 away. And nobody on base, and now LT Tolbert coming in. Strides to the plate. And the count now 0-1. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and the count now 0-2. Great home crowd we have. So far, the Missions looking to get this one. And hopefully, let's just hope. Right there, the ball is hit to right, and the right fielder has it. And that is the 2nd out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 50, West Tunnel.
And now here is the starter here, West Tunnel. 1 for 2, single in the 5th. Coming in, the pitch, swing and a miss, and Tunnel chasing well out of his socks here tonight. And the count now, 0-1. No ball and a strike. The pitch right here, lifted, high fly ball near the Amarillo dugout. And the count now is 0-2. Don't forget, tomorrow's ball game scheduled at 7:05. But if the rain out is possible, then make sure you get to the box office. And we'll give you tickets to Saturday or Sunday's game. Free of charge, nothing out of pocket. So far, if the Missions are rained out through the next 3 games against Amarillo, then we will get you games for the next upcoming homestand against Springfield. Well, we go to the 7th inning stretch. Get up a stretch. It is time to take you out to the ball game. It is a 1-0 Amarillo lead. Bottom half of the 7th, and here is the right fielder, Tirso Ornales. West Tonal in his 7th inning of work. And so far, the tying run now at the plate. San Antonio has had a lot of prospects through this game trying to get in, and they've all been tying run possibilities. So far, 2-0. Junior Garcia and Miguel Aguilar, 2 left-handed sod poodle pitchers, are coming in to warm up. And now here is the 2-0, and that's going to be lifted right there, and that is high fly. Watch it go. It is gone. And Tirso Ornales delivers. And out goes the baseball, and that puts a smile on the manager's face. I say, hello, how are you? What do you call a whippersnapper? Get out of there? Yes, I do. I call him a whippersnapper. That was hit beautiful. 411 feet and 107.9 miles an hour. And time now, the manager is going to pull his starter out of the ball game. And so far, that will do for the starter here tonight. So far, he is in to win or he's in to L.
Your attention, please.
And now that'll bring in Levi Kelly as he strides to the plate. Go ahead and pull up his stats.
The third baseman, number 8.
And now bring in the third baseman, Jason Vila. Levi Kelly from his home of St. Albans, West Virginia. He was the 8th draft pick of 2018 by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Went to high school at IMG Academy, Brattonville, Florida. 2 balls and a strike. And the count now 2-1. 2-1 right there, and that's in for the called strike. And the count now 2-2. 1-1 our score. Amarillo and the Missions are foot dancing right there. They're seeing which one could lead. But so far, let's hope San Antonio can get in here tonight. And that's going to be high fly, lifted, center field under it, makes the play. And that will do for 1 away here in this one. And now the second baseman, Manolo Capua, coming in. 0 for 2 tonight, and that's going to be a changeup well fouled. The count is 0-1. Bottom of the 7th, the run was in to score here in this one, and the count now is 0-2. Manolo getting a little too antsy, and that's going to be right there. Shortstop, and they'll pick him off at first, and there is 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
That'll bring in the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker, as he strides to the plate. The go-ahead run coming in, and ready to go. The pitch right here, swing and a miss, and that was far out. And the count is 0-1. Whitaker tonight, 1 for 2. So far, we are ready to get into the top half of the 8th inning. 3 outs. 3 outs in the inning. Oh yeah, 3 mounts. What do you call that? It's like mounting a horse. You fall off at the end. Oh, I'm just kidding right there. Well, the run is in to score by Tirso Ornales, and he ties up the ball game. And we go to the top of the 8th inning, and we are tied at 1 apiece. Leading off the top of the 8th inning for Amarillo, Camden Duzenak. Duzenak coming in. Chase Johnson, full confidence here tonight, and he's going to lead it off with a 4-seam fastball. And the count now 0-1. So far, the Missions walk it off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So far, they can hold off Amarillo for at least 6 more outs. 11,747 fans come in attendance tonight as we play Amarillo for the 3rd of the 6 games. 1-1. Right there outside, far and wide. And the count now is 2-1. So far, we are tied at 1, top of the 8th inning. Low-scoring affair, which is always good. So far, Amarillo has shut down San Antonio, and the Mission score a run. Right to third, and right to first for the out. A 3-1 play, and 1 away to start the top of the 8th. Corbin Carroll coming in as he was a double in the 1st, and they won for 3. So far, the Missions have had 3 successful pitchers here tonight. And so far, 2 of them have gotten strikeouts like no tomorrow. And so far, the standing ovation to both Jerry and his best friend right there, and that's going to be hit to shortstop C.J. Abrams as he takes that one for the out. 2 away. Now the hot corner third baseman Drew Ellis coming in as he struck out in the 5th, and he is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch by Johnson. That is low and inside for a strike, and the count now 0-1. So far, 20 pitches. Chase Johnson coming into this ball game and looking pretty sharp. Swing and a miss and a slider. And Ellis is just jumpy. It's like he's got ants in his pants. You know, ants are biting his cactus. Ow! My cactus! 0-2. Right there, high fly, and that will go foul. You know, I gotta say, I do apologize to Drew Ellis. You know, I hope he don't come up here and say, "Hey, what did you say about my cactus?" Well, ants in your pants, strike 3, and he get him down. Not happy about that one, and he walks back to the bullpen, and he is mad like an angry cow. And that will put the side retired. Well, I tell you one thing, that was just nuts. We are going to the bottom of the 8th. We are tied at 1. Scott Rohde, 0 for 2, comes up in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Looking to go, right there, high fly, right field, give a chase, and he can't get there. He lays flat on his belly. And so far, he comes up empty-handed. And so far, that's good. Right there. And that's going to be lift out of play. And the count now is 0-2. 0-2 right there. High fly outside. And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 8th, Missions look for the go-ahead run. And this run propels them to a W right there. High fly and foul. Still holding on, a ball and 2 strikes. Outside, and the count now 2-2. Two and two. And that is strike 3 called. Levi gets his first out. And there is the strikeout, 1 away. Now going to get Daniel Acevedo to come in, as he will be called to pinch hit for the Missions here tonight.
Number 4, Daniel Acevedo.
So far, the go-ahead run coming in. Ready? And that is right there. Look out over there at the coacher's box. Nearly hits the coach. Manager coaching in. So far, Philip Wellman is out in the dugout, and that's going to be right there, right to third for the out, and there is 2 away.
The batter,
leading off shortstop C.J. Abrams, grounded out in the 6th inning, 0 for 3. Looking pretty good here tonight. The pitch, and that's going to be foul. First baseman gets it, but it will go a foul ball. 0-1. And inside the zone, called a strike, 0-2. 0 for 3 is C.J. Abrams. Strides to the plate. And now here is the 0-2. Right there. High fly out there and right. And that ends the 8th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Top half of the 9th coming up. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for the top of the inning. And we go right there.
Your attention,
Reginald Lawson is coming in
number 79.
as he gets the call to Paul. The pitch here called upon the pitch. Very appalling, I should say. Oh boy, you'd be like, "What did you say? Did I hear you stutter again?" Well, maybe I think you did. Now Lawson kicks and deals, swing and a miss, and the 4-seam fastball, and the count now is 0-1. Michael De La Cruz, the Amarillo catcher, coming in. 0-1. 0-2 as he swings and misses the changeup. Count now 0-2. Don't forget, we do have our AA Central scores as we get you set for it. So stay tuned for that as well, and scores in the AA Central right there. And that is going to be knocked. My goodness. And knocked down, and that will be called a base hit. That will bounce off the third baseman's glove. And now that is going to bring the double play into effect. Here is Christian Robinson. 0 for 3, fly out in the 6th. Because he was the 0 for 3. So far, the go-ahead run for Amarillo is at first. 0-1, and that's going to be right to second for the out. And 1 away.
Now batting.
So far, Stone Garrett, the right fielder, is coming in after the pickoff at second. And now here's the pitch, and that's going to be far and in. And the count now, 0-1. Top half of the ninth. Missions look to get it into the bottom of the ninth inning without any problems. Here's the pitch. And far at the knees. And called strike. And the count now is 0-2. 0-2. Down low. And the count 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Up top, 12-inch curve. And now the zone is 2-2. 2-2. Chop foul. Still holding. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Get him down. 2 up, 2 down, and 1 more to go to reach the bottom of the ninth, and a walk-off win will be the result for the Missions. And that's what they need to win here tonight. A 2-1 ball game finish should be in the results of this one.
Yep, that ball went out.
Andy Yerzy, 2 for 3, triple, single, and a run. So far, a good night for Yerzy. The pitch in there. A called strike and a changeup. And I will say, pretty good here. One and one. Outside, far and wide, and the count 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Outside, 12-inch curve. 3-1 count, and on deck is LT. LT out there on deck. And ball 4. And now LT Tolbert coming in.
Now batter, second baseman.
Second baseman. LT Tolbert coming in. And so far, hearts are racing through this time in the top of the ninth. So far, Reggie Lawson looking a little shaken up and can't afford no runs to come in across the score. The pitch right here's in there, called strike. And the count now is 0-2. Lawson from Victorville, California. He was the first draft pick of 2016 for the San Diego Padres. So far, one more strike right here. Gets him out and nothing to worry about. 0-2. Right there. And that's going to be in. Runner coming. And he's in across the score. And that means the Sod Poodles are up by 1.
Levi, your attention, please.
And that will bring in Jake McCarthy to do the pinch hitting here tonight. A pinch hitter. McCarthy is in. The pitch. And that's going to be right there. Right to first for the out, and that ends the inning. So LT Tolbert will get the go-ahead run into the place position. We go to the bottom of the ninth, and only 2 runs can win the ball game for the Missions here tonight.
Your attention, please.
Jason McKinley coming in, 6'4" and 210 pounds, age 25. So far, he is coming in to start the bottom of the ninth on the mound for Amarillo.
The left fielder.
The left fielder is Ben Ruda. He was 1 for 3. Tying run. Lifted high. And boy howdy, that won't be good enough. That will fly out the left. And there is one away.
Catcher,
Winston Sawyer coming in, 1 for 3, a single in the 4th. Strides to the plate. So far, San Antonio looking to get a tie-in run right to the scoreboard. And that means if they do, extra innings is in play. Because hopefully that will happen. Outside, a curveball, and the count now is 2-0. McKinley starting his time on the mound for Amarillo. And hoping that the Missions can a walk-off win here is possible. That would be really good. Right there. Right to short, and they get him. And there is 2 down. So far, getting pretty obvious here. And now here is Tirso Ornales. Ornales was a 1 for 3. Looking to get in. The pitch. And that's going to be lifted high fly. And that will do it. And the ball game is over. 3 in a row. The Missions will lose. And so far, it was a close finish here tonight. Well, that will do. And gotta say, the Sod Poodles are winning a 3rd in this series here tonight. Well, we had a pretty good time, and so far for Amarillo, this is their 3rd victory of this 6-game set. And now it will be getting close to get in, and we are going to give you some scores for today, and we will be good to go. Final score in the Alamo City: Amarillo 2, San Antonio 1.
Fans, our final line
Back
score.
for more
First,
after
the victorious
this.
Visiting team, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Missions, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so tonight, this ball game will wrap up. And so it will as we get in to this one. Well, 3 wins for Amarillo and 3 losses for the San Antonio Missions. And so far, let's get ready for your AA Central scores here tonight. And we will get right to it. So far, let's go ahead and get you set for Corpus Christi and Midland. The first 2, the Rockhounds winning both games here tonight against the Corpus Christi Hooks. And now they are up 29-30. So Corpus Christi now 24-33. So the Rockhounds now trail the Missions by 1 game, and so far the Sod Poodles 2 games behind Midland. So San Antonio 30-27. Amarillo winning the 27th game of the season. 27 and 30. Corpus Christi so far at 24 and 33. Or wait, 25 and 33, I think it is. So anyway, yeah, I stand corrected. It was 25 over 33 on that one. Well, the Frisco Rough Riders tonight, they will win their 34th game. And so far, that means they will stay ahead at least 4 games away from San Antonio. So it is a 4-win deficit for the Frisco Rough Riders. Arkansas will get the loss. They will be 29 and 27 as the Frisco Rough Riders will defeat them by an 8-0 lead. Springfield will defeat the Tulsa Drillers. The final score 10-9. Springfield now at their 21st of the season as they defeat Tulsa. Tulsa will be 30 and 26. So Wichita versing off Northwest Arkansas tonight in their home series. Northwest Arkansas beats the dirt out of Wichita. My goodness. So far, the Naturals now up 30 and 25. Wichita now at 31 and 26. So far, we look at the Northwest Arkansas Naturals will move into the 3rd place position. So basically that right there goes in. So the Naturals will be behind the Drillers. And they are dead even at 30. The Drillers and Northwest Arkansas, 30 games in the making here. Well, Frisco doing really well. And so far, the Wichita Wind Surge, we got our division leaders here tonight. So far, the Arkansas Travelers at 29 and Springfield at 21. So far, San Antonio tried to win this one here tonight. They will fall a 3-game losing streak. Amarillo will be in a 3-game winning streak. So, gotta say, that will just about do it. Well, we pray and hope that we'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully we will take you out to the ball game for tomorrow night. Well, let's go over your runs, hits, and errors. First for the victorious Amarillo Sod Poodles. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors. 2-8-0 for Amarillo. And for San Antonio, 1 run on 5 hits, no errors. 2 for 3 with 3 bases. 3 triples and a single by Andy Yerzy. Winner on the mound for the Sod Poodles is Levi Kelly. And the loss goes to Reggie Lawson. The save goes to Jason McKinley, as he will be guaranteed the save in that one. Well, losing 3 is bad, but evidently there is always 3 more games to win. So far, we will get in there, and we will win in that one. Well, for all of us here, hope everybody has a great and awesome night. And don't forget, if the series is rained out for the next 3 games against Amarillo, we will get tickets. Just come by our ticket box office and pick up your tickets for the next homestand as we take on the Springfield Cardinals, the AA Central affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals, for Tuesday night, July 20th. And don't forget our Christmas in July, beginning Thursday, July 23rd at 7:05, as we continue our series against the Springfield Cardinals. For everybody here, hope everybody has a great and awesome night, and we will see you again at 7:05 tomorrow, our first pitch. Have a good night, everybody, and we will see you later.